Hello and welcome to Perfectly Mediocre, where we are fixing AI one floor plan at a time. So this hot mess in front of you is the result of me going into Canva, where they have a nifty little image creator kind of thing that uses AI, and you're allowed to put 5 words into that. And I put 2-bedroom, 2-bath, floor plan. Floor plan being 1 word, just to try to get around this a little bit. This is the monstrosity that I was given. Well, I was actually given a couple of monstrosities, but this is the one I thought I could possibly best fix. So my intention is to keep the bedrooms generally in the areas that they are. This appears to be some kind of kitchen, so I'm going to try to put that there. Dining room, living room, I'm going to go with office space. So basically, I'm going to use this to kind of set up the general arrangement and use it as inspiration. There doesn't appear to be a front door, so I think I might actually work that into here, because this almost looks like it might be a door. So then maybe we can just tuck a desk in here and just consider this the entryway. But it's a very boxy, boring house. Hopefully we can make something out of it. Okay, so before I dive into actually putting anything into this house, figuring out where I want to put it on the lot and all of that fun stuff, this is kind of what I've come up with from the floor plan. I'll kind of quickly explain what I intend to do with each room and kind of why I made the decisions that I did. So this section here, not exact, but I wanted to make sure that it was large enough to accommodate a bed and the closet space that is here. So these darkened areas will all be closet spaces. This will probably actually end up being a shower off of the bathroom, because that seems like the best use of that space there. There also will be a bathroom over here. So I might end up closing this off to make, in one direction or another, to make this bathroom belong to this bedroom. And then this bathroom will belong to this bedroom. Hopefully that makes sense. Also, I noticed that there was no door to actually get into this side of the house. So most likely we will put that here in this little bit of wall at the end and rearrange the furniture in the living room to accommodate that. The entry area, I just closed off the wall because I'll put in an archway there, and we'll put the door over here. This I'm turning these 2 awkward spaces into kind of a split bathroom situation. So toilet and sink and then a shower room sort of situation that will work for this bedroom. I might even close off that wall so it's also an attached bathroom for here. This will be a bathroom for this room, and this is the hallway that's seen here between the rooms. I'm just going to put an arch in there. So that's the general idea of what I'm going to try to do. It's going to be a bit of a cramped kitchen, but I have done worse. I think we can make a dining room work there, but overall, hopefully it ends up coming out pretty decently. So this is what we started with, and this is what we get. All right, so taking a look at the general floor plan, we have the general idea of what was going on. I did have to make quite a few like small adjustments here and there to really kind of bring it together and make it functional. I'm not sure exactly why, but I decided that I wanted it to be kind of rustic looking. The outside, as you saw at the beginning there, I kind of started out with much more brown colors, and then I ended up with this black and white farmhouse kind of look. I don't know. I kind of like it. So I was just kind of going with, I was planning to put a desk in here, and I really decided kind of with all of the doors and everything going on, I preferred to keep it rather open, just little things like the shoes tucked underneath and leaving room for, cluttering later on. Into the living room, pretty cluttered right from the start. It kind of a little cluster of, leftover furniture. I guess the whole place kind of feeling this whole vibe of grandma and grandpa's house, and maybe they've made rooms for the grandkids to stay in, so it's kind of a little rundown and hasn't really been updated in a while. Lots of little bits and pieces of things that they've kept over time, and just comfortable was kind of what I was aiming for. So the living room, it is tight, it is cozy, but I don't know, I feel like I could easily just curl up and read a book while listening to some records. I don't know, I liked the way it felt. The kitchen, we knew it was going to be a small space, and I kind of kept with that whole rustic kind of cottagey feel and brought that into the dining room. I wanted to put something on the table, but I have been having issues with anything placed on the table. Seems to keep them from using it, so I just avoided doing that. And I brought in some family pictures, little bits and pieces of things they've gathered over time. So down the hallway, we have just a standard bathroom. I will be tossing in the mirrors. I realized just as I was talking that I missed them, but I had originally intended for this to be the main bedroom, but I ultimately decided it would work better as an office, and just kind of tossed in a few things. Was disappointed to learn we can't put anything on these shelves. I probably could have cheated it up there, but I was worried that it would keep them from functioning. Another boring old bathroom, and oh my goodness, I have missed all kinds of silly things. All right, and then we move over here to the main bedroom. This is kind of what really sparked the idea of it being just like cluttered and old, and I don't know, like bits and pieces of things that don't necessarily go together, but they end up just coming together. And then I kind of decided that this kid, a teen who's kind of got a little bit of an edge, but pastel edge. Maybe grandma and grandpa have had a little bit of an influence in this room because, technically it is still their house, but the grandkids are staying over often. So this room, I'm just now realizing I had intended to put 2 doors into this room. So we'll do that real quickly, but yeah, another boring bathroom, strange little hallway. And then this is definitely where the kids got to take over a little bit more and have a little more fun with color. But this I saw as the younger of the two, so like a child and a teen. They could be living with grandma and grandpa, or mom and dad are much older parents. There's a lot of different stories I think you could tell with the space. This whole situation was so awkward to work out, but we did manage to sneak in a shower over here and then a toilet and sink here, creating kind of a separated bathroom. And this bedroom does have 2 ways to get into it. I debated where to place the doors and decided that both would help with the flow because this floor plan was really strange. But that is what I've come up with. Just a little bit of, landscaping to kind of try to make this box not look like a box, and tried to play around with the roof line a little bit to make it interesting. Overall, it's not the worst thing I've built, and I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.